All right, camper, follow-up video to yesterday's video. The one I made about two-handers needing to have that third hole down in the thumb area, just like a one-hander does, so that we're using relatively the same equipment. I made that video first to kind of gauge what the responses would be, and they're what I expected them to be. There's a lot of, that makes sense. We should at least try to have the same amount, the same amount of holes in the ball, or try to make equipment more fair, more equitable, pick a word. And then there's also a bunch of, I don't use my thumb. Why would I have to have a thumb in the ball? This makes no sense. You can get the same dynamics just drilling two fingers if you drill them deeper in pin placement, which is complete bullshit. You can't possibly do that, but let's move on. Let's do some critical thinking here for a minute. Everybody's a one-handed bowler. There is no two-handed bowlers. We use the term two-handed because we're Americans and we're lazy with English. Everybody bowls one-handed. You might be in contact with both hands longer during your approach than a one-hander is. You're still throwing it one-handed. Everybody does, and that's kind of where the point comes in, is everybody is a one-handed bowler, so you need the same amount of voids in the ball. And the most important part of this, critical thinking, the game's played on that side of the foul line, not on this side of the foul line, right? So that being said, that's why you can't legislate how somebody bowls. The anti-two-handed people, he shouldn't be able to bowl two-handed. He's not. Bowling's on that side of the foul line, not this side of the foul line. So there's no possible way to legislate that. And before that ball lands on the lane, for every single one of us, when we are no longer in contact with that ball, which is put on the lane with one hand, the dynamics of that ball need to be as similar as we can possibly make them. And that's what we're not doing. The game is played on that side, not on this side of the foul line. So that's where this whole thing is coming into play, and we're missing the point. You see somebody throwing a two-handed going to the foul line. That has nothing to do with playing the game. That's just how they create energy. We all create energy different. We all throw the ball different. We're all one-handed. The game's played on that side of the foul line, not on this side of the foul line. And that is why we need to have the numbers 3, obviously. You have to have 3 holes in the ball. Not the third hole over here, not the third hole up here, third hole down here. Just like back when this whole thing started, covered. It's got to be in your hand, right? You have to have that hole covered. That's the whole point of this.